guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiana, and if you're new here, my channel is about me trying to transition into digital marketing, and heavy on the trying because I'm still trying. So I'm very excited because if you're looking to learn digital marketing or transition into digital marketing, either to get a job or to start freelancing, I have some free resources for you that I think you should definitely look into. I've received some comments about struggles with trying to transition into digital marketing, struggles with getting a job, things like that. I do not yet have a job in digital marketing. Right now I'm doing apprenticeships, but I think the information that I'm going to provide today will be helpful for anyone who's trying to do the same thing, because what I've learned is that this is a journey. So some people may get on here and say, oh, okay, I got a job after 6 months or 7 months or 3 months, or I got a job with no experience. I don't think that's going to be the case for most people. So let's hop right into it. Again, first things first, if you are switching careers and you didn't study digital marketing in, for example, university, it's going to be hard. I started doing this maybe October. It's like when I actually went through the learning phase, and it's almost October in 2022. So it's going to be a process, and that's okay. So first, I really want to break down the journey, which I think it is important to talk about. And this is how I conceptualize my own journey. The way I broke this down is in 3 parts. So the first part is the learning period. The second part is practice and implementation. And number 3 is finally results. And then lastly, at the results, of course, you get the outcome that you want, job, whatever. Let's deep dive into the learning period. So the learning period is where you actually take courses, figure out the path of digital marketing that you want to pursue. I'm going to provide some niches of like pathways in digital marketing. So you have, for example, SEO, you have content marketing, you have paid advertising, copywriting, social media, things like that. Now, so here are a list of free courses that you can take online, or just free resources in general that you can find that'll help you as you're going through the learning period. Number 1 is Acadium. So Acadium is good because they have courses, and then you can also do an apprenticeship where you can gain experience with a real company or at a real company. So if you go to acadium.com, I'll leave a link below. If you sign up, you can sign up to take courses, which are free, or you can sign up to do an apprenticeship, which is also free for you. Number 2 is HubSpot. HubSpot is a good one because it's like a CRM, I believe, where you can actually like handle your social media, handle other things related to marketing. And then they also have the free courses that you can take as well. And they have a lot of courses that you can take on digital marketing. So I highly recommend them as well. 3 is Skillshare. So let me preface this by saying that I absolutely love Skillshare. Last year I made a mistake, and I think I signed up for the free trial, forgot to cancel it, and I ended up paying for an annual subscription. And I was not mad. I was not mad at it. So Skillshare, you can take courses pretty much on anything. So if you're a creative person, like graphic design, meditation, anything you can find. It's like YouTube, but honestly, it's a little bit better. I enjoy Skillshare. Now, Skillshare isn't free. However, you can get a free month on Skillshare. So I will leave my link below, and you can click on it, do whatever. Before your free month ends, or your free trial, you can decide if you want to keep it or pay for like an annual or monthly subscription. But during that time, go on there and take some classes for free on digital marketing, and they offer a lot. The plug. Next, you have Udemy, and I'm going to leave the link below that I have found about their digital marketing course. So check it out. There's a course by Google called Fundamentals of Digital Marketing. I'll leave that link down below. Actually, I'll leave everything linked down below, but you should check that out as well. And then I found this blog that really goes into detail about digital marketing, and it is by who is this guy? Okay, so it's on quicksprout.com. I'll leave the link below. I forgot the guy who created this website, but he's supposed to be like a marketing expert. He's very famous actually, and for some reason I cannot remember his name. So that's pretty much part one of the learning period. Now, I don't recommend to use all of these resources. I would choose one that best works for you, and then after you learn what you think you have learned, then you can transition into part two. Now that you've already learned some information on digital marketing, now you need to get practice and start implementing what you have learned, right? A lot of people make it seem like, oh, you just learn and get a job. That is not the case. These are some ideas of how you can get experience and start implementing and practicing what you've been learning. Number one, which I recommend most of the time, is to do an apprenticeship. An apprenticeship, normally you work for free or you can get paid, or even try to find an internship on LinkedIn. Now, if you decide to do an internship, I'm not gonna lie, it may be hard to get because you have to compete with people who are still in college. And if you're not in college, you may have to send some emails, let people know what you're trying to do and see if they will give you a chance to do the internship. You can still apply, but just know that most of the time, if you look into internships, you need to be getting some type of college credit, unfortunately. Okay, so you can do an apprenticeship on Acadium. So in this apprenticeship, you work for 10 hours a week at a remote company. You get a mentor, they mentor you, you do the work. It's like an exchange, basically. That's one idea. Another idea is to get an apprenticeship through Google. Now this one is hard, I'm not gonna lie. I applied for it. I have a video on it in my shorts that you can find. Basically, this only opens once a year, and I believe I applied in July. I didn't hear anything back, aka I didn't get accepted, but it's okay. So that is one. Another one that I found and recently applied to was called, I believe it's pronounced Catalyte. And I'm not gonna lie, if you choose to do this one, good luck, because I had to take an exam and it was hard. I'm talking like a math exam, like algebra, geometry. I think it was just algebra and geometry. I haven't taken math in about 3 years. The algebra portion was fine, but geometry really like kicked my butt, and I still haven't received a response from them, so I'm pretty sure I failed. But hey, if you're good at math, this may be something that you need to look into. It's not for me though. Is you can start posting content online or try to build an online community, and this will pretty much be your online portfolio. So the reason I started YouTube is because I wanted to document my journey, but I came across a lot of people who said that they ended up getting marketing jobs because of the work that they did on YouTube. So they built a community, built a brand around themselves, and so companies saw that they were able to do that work and offered them jobs, or they put that experience on their resume. So again, this is not for everyone, but I think it's possible. If you don't want to do it on YouTube, consider TikTok. If you don't want to do it on TikTok, consider LinkedIn, where you don't really have to post videos. But if you just want to get some practice and get your foot wet a little bit, I think posting content online is a good one. If you do not want to post content, another thing you can do is volunteer. Now, again, if you volunteer, you're not getting paid. If you want to get paid, this one ain't for you then. If you want to volunteer, there's a website called catchafire.org where you can volunteer your skills to a nonprofit organization. And again, you can use this experience to put on your resume, showcase what you've done, create your portfolio of some work you've done, etc. If you want to freelance where you can actually get money and get paid for your services, there's a couple ways you can do this. Now, I haven't done this yet, but this is, eventually I will get there. This is what I'm trying to do. Facebook. I know Facebook is old. Nobody's using Facebook like that. Your grandma's probably using Facebook. But let me tell you something. Facebook groups are the place to be. Look into entrepreneur groups, groups for business owners, groups for people who are in like real estate, like the people who need help. The people who need help running their social media accounts, these and who are making money that can pay for your services, these are the people you need to try to get into contact with or in the spaces that they're in. Again, heavy on the people who have money. Okay, in those groups, get to commenting. People have questions maybe about how they can promote themselves on social media, how to use social media. There you are replying with, hey, you can try this, you can try that. And then, maybe throw in, I'm a social media manager. Hit me up if you need some more help. Or just like establish yourself in these groups as a point of contact if someone has questions about social media. You can make posts about what you offer, what you do. And that's a good way to network. You can do the same thing in LinkedIn groups. Another way you can try to find clients is, I've seen people do this especially, and they said it has worked for them, and that is to try to find clients in your actual area. So is there a local dentist, a local small business owner that you look them up, they're not that active on social media, but you think social media could benefit them, hit them up with a pitch, letting them know what you can do for them, how it would benefit them, and things like that. Okay, so we're at the last part, and this part is results. So once you went through the learning period, once you start getting experience, practicing, implementing what you have learned, and now this is the time where you've gotten the results, so you know that you can increase followers, that you can increase brand awareness, create a community, engage with people, increase conversion rates, create advertisements, things like that. Once you know you can do that and you have numbers, then that will help you as you're creating your portfolio, and then you can also put this on your resume so people would know what you can do for them, because at the end of the day, employers want to know that your skills will help them make money. So I'm still currently in phase number 2 of the practicing and implementation. I'm tired. This is the most I've talked in a really long time. Get the results. Once you have those results, place them in your resume so you can have something to show for. That is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoy it. I will see you all in the next video. If you have any questions, you can leave them down below, and thank you for watching.